Hill has been made the anti-post favourite for next year's Cheltenham Gold Cup after his victory in today's rehearsal chase at Chepstow. Carville's Hill, now trained by Martin Pipe, is also the favourite for the King George VI chase on Boxing Day. That follows a brilliant performance described by Peter O'Sullivan.
Carville told from Aquilifer as they race up towards the line, but Aquilifer is gaining as they race towards the line, but Carville's Hill is holding it, and Carville's Hill's going to win first time out for Martin Pipe in tremendous style. The assured favourite for the Gold Cup, I would guess. Carville's Hill is the winner.
And that's it. The main news on 1 is at 9:15.
A year after the Tories ditched her, Margaret Thatcher can still steal the show, while her shadow still looms over her successor. John Major was put into number 10 to win the next election. Can he do it? Tomorrow, Chris Patten, the Conservative chairman, goes on the record about the Prime Minister and the party he leads. That's On the Record, 1 o'clock, BBC One.
Good evening. Before we look forward, let's take a quick look back at the week's weather, because it's been quite wet up in the northwest of Scotland. At Benbecula, almost 2 3/4 inches of rain. Not too much sunshine around, but Waddington in Lincolnshire did collect about 15.3 hours. Now today we've seen a weather front lying down the western side of the country, and it was quite interesting at Tyree this morning where the wind's in the south. The temperature was a mild 10. It then swung round to the north and temperatures dropped 4 degrees in a matter of an hour or so, and it continued to rain. And still some patchy rain and drizzle about tonight as well. Very misty and murky conditions in many places, particularly up on the higher ground, but clearer weather getting into the northwest of Scotland all the time, and that's where you're likely to see the lowest temperatures tonight. There could be just a touch of frost there, but generally temperatures staying between 4 and 6 degrees. Tomorrow then, that weather front lying down across the middle of the country, but this high pressure is going to kill it off stone dead as time goes by. But for many places it's going to be a gloomy start, the odd patch of drizzle around. The brightest weather though up in the northwest of Scotland, and very gradually you will find that brighter weather moving a little bit further south as the day goes along. Now many places will stay cloudy, many places may well stay gloomy, especially up on the hills, but there should be somewhat brighter skies developing with time. The extreme southeastern part of England too may well benefit from some sunshine across the other side of the water. Temperatures tomorrow about 7 to 9 degrees, very much the same as today, but it may well be a bit less than that if it stays misty.
The story of the August coup in Gorbachev's own words, and exclusive material from the interrogation of the coup leaders. The Second Russian Revolution, tonight at 8:35 on BBC Two.
Now on Two, we expand our minds by returning to an era when BBC television was first broadcast in living colour, and when long players became key players in rock music. Sounds of the 60s.